making his way to the ring, Umesh Chavan.
Umesh Chavan, his opponent, was just a hyperactive kid who was getting in trouble with his teachers and his friends in school, and his father decided to take him to a local boxing gym to put in some training and discipline into him, and that's what started off as a career for this man. He became very disciplined and transformed himself to become the professional boxer that he is today.
Ladies and gentlemen, first we introduce the red corner. He weighed in at 54.9 kilograms, representing West Bengal. Give it up for Mazhar Hussain. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 55 kilograms, all the way from Goa. Make some noise for Umesh Chavan. Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Kevin Alfred David.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves if you want to, and all the best.
Final instructions before we get started in the super bantamweight division. We have Mazhar Hussain in the red corner in the black trunks, taking on Umesh Chavan in the black and red trunks. Both fighters touch gloves, take the center. Now you're going to see one thing that's significant. We've been watching fights so far in the welterweight division. That's a heavier weight class. But the minute you drop down to the bantamweight division, you're going to see a significant difference in speed. I guarantee you the referee is going to get a workout in this fight. Immediately, you can see Umesh Chavan with that educated jab stepping forward. Mazhar Hussain coming in with a record of 4 wins, 1 losses. Just 30 years of age, taking on Umesh Chavan from Goa with just 1 win and 1 loss. It's going to be interesting to see what strategy they employ here. This is a 6-round bout. Both men looking to establish that jab, get in the range, get a feel for that distance, especially the speed and the timing, because these bantamweights can be really, really fast. Oh, beautiful, beautiful 2-3 punch combination to the body. Nice jab by Mazhar Hussain as he circles out of range. Oh, just off balance. Was Chavan there? When you take a look at that in the replay, if he was off balance or was he knocked off balance? Again, some good body work there by Mazhar. We saw that in the last fight where Akashdeep Singh knocked out his opponent with a brutal body shot. Big overhand right by Chavan. Finds its mark. And good defense by Mazhar Hussain. Mazhar, the more experienced of the two, certainly in his pro record. But both these men have had an extensive amateur career. Nice dirty boxing by Chavan. Mazhar Hussain looking to circle out off the ropes and counter, as Chavan, the aggressor, though, trying to step in and land some combinations here. This is going to be a very interesting technical fight to see. Nice body shot, left hook combination there a second ago by Mazhar. Ten seconds out before we get ready for round number 2. I get very, very concerned, especially when both these fighters clash together. It's very, very easy to get a headbutt in there, which can cause some serious, serious injury.
Mic check. Hello. A very warm welcome to our guests from Pune Central. Thank you for being here.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights of round number 1. Both Chavan and Mazhar stepped into the center, neither man backing down. Good overhand right there by Mazhar Hussain. Chavan came back with some combinations of his own, but Mazhar did the better work in the pocket. He landed some good body shots initially. Every time Chavan stepped into range, Mazhar Hussain did a good job of making him pay for it.
That's what we say. Sports starts at a young age. And MIT University
Seconds
has
out of the ring.
Sorry. MIT University has been instrumental in building sports amongst the youth.
Round 2.
Here we go, round number 2 between these two super bantamweight warriors. Umesh Chavan in the black and red taking on Mazhar Hussain in the black and white trunks. Chavan just winging those shots. Both men staying tactical here, but man, are they swinging for the fences. Good combination by Hussain. His corner screaming for 3-punch combinations. And that's a very interesting thing actually, because a lot of fighters sometimes when they find success with a single shot, they'll tend to wing the same shot over and over again. For example, if you have success with a big overhand right, they tend to throw that overhand right over and over again. So it's very important for a corner or a coach to remind their fighters that, you know, you got there because of a combination. As you can see, Mazhar Hussain is slowly starting to put those 2s and 3s together. And Chavan trying to just wing that overhand right. But man, are they dangerous in the pocket there, because both men are just swinging from the hips. Nice overhand right there by Chavan. The speed of these men, you know, that's one more thing that you don't have to worry about super bantamweights, is that they don't tire easily. They've got cardio for days. And there's just a certain tenacity about them. They can maintain this pace for a long duration of time. But the way both these men are stepping into the pocket and swinging is just truly spectacular to watch. Because neither of them are trying to set up anything. The minute they step into the pocket, they both swing, throwing big hooks. And they're not scared to eat one, to throw one. Bit of a cut form now under the right eye of Mazhar Hussain. It's one of those sliding shots from Chavan that landed in the pocket. Again, good left hook by Chavan. He's finding a home for that left hook. Mazhar getting on his bike there, trying to land a few combinations and then get out of range. Oh, big overhand right. And Mazhar Hussain trying to catch him with a big overhand right of his own. Both fighters tied up for a moment there. Chavan now trying to step in with that jab. Mazhar coming over the top, landing a good left hook of his own. Rips to the body, does Chavan, goes back to the head. What a great round so far, lots of action as both these men look to end this round on a high note. What a great round, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Nice rip to the body by Chavan, who's becoming a little more technical. His guard is up. He's not being as rash as he was in the first round. He certainly tightened it up and eats a big counter right hook for his trouble. Hussain doing a good job to slide out of range. Chavan still staying the aggressor, trying to push him up against the ropes and do some damage in the pocket. But good movement by Hussain. Circles off the ropes so effortlessly. Nice uppercuts from Mazhar Hussain, trying to catch Chavan stepping in. Big fastball of a right, misses. Great movement, good footwork from Mazhar. But this time eats a nice right hook, the edge of that right hook. Catches him again, stepping in. Great movement by Mazhar. But this is an interesting fight to score here, because if you had to score this fight based on aggressiveness, aggression and ring control, it certainly would fall in the favor of Chavan, because he's already stepping forward. He's landing more shots. Mazhar is looking to land some counters. Nice counter left hook by Chavan there a moment ago. Mazhar got his hands down, trying to bait Chavan into stepping in so that he can counter and slide out of range. Another left hook from Chavan. So that's what I was talking about. So sometimes a strategy of a counter striker is not the best one, because he's waiting for Chavan to attack, and he's not being able to always counter cleanly. So the points that come in for aggression will stay there, but Hussain may not be earning points for that counter. Again, Chavan coming over the top with that 1-2. He's constantly storing. He's constantly landing. And certainly in the eyes of the judges, you can see the damage that Hussain is wearing. He's cut under both of his eyes. Big swing and a miss from Chavan a second ago. Hands down, trying to bait him, step in. Big overhand right attempt by Chavan. And good counter right hand by Hussain. Both men unable to right. Nice right hand to the body by Hussain. Both these men, not a lot of activity in this round, but Chavan, the aggressor, lands a good body shot combination. But we've spoken about this. We've been talking about this all fight long. It's sometimes the aggressor will be given favor as the fight progresses. Let's take a look at the replay of that round. Not a lot of activity in this round, but Chavan, certainly the aggressor, over and over again, landing some good body shots and hooks. Finding a home for that left hand, and I don't quite understand Hussain's strategy here, because most of the round he spent backpedaling and looking to counter, but was unable to land anything of significance. He had a few shots, he had his moments in that round as well, but overall I think Chavan has got the advantage going into the fifth round.
Second, out of the ring. Round 5.
Here we go. If you're just joining us for the Super Bantamweight contest, it's Umesh Chavan in the black and red taking on Mazhar Hussain in the black and white. And an interesting contest so far. It's been a technical battle. I wonder what instructions both these men would have gotten now, because we've crossed the halfway mark of this fight. And it's getting more and more interesting. Big overhand right from Hussain. A nice left hook counter from Mazhar Hussain. He needs a lot more of that. Needs to land the cleaner shots. Oh, big right hand from Chavan over the top. That's where it gets dangerous for Hussain, I feel. Because the minute he's not moving his feet and he's standing square in front of Chavan, that's not a fight he can win. And you can see the difference when Hussain lands versus when Chavan lands. Chavan is being able to take his shots cleanly. Hussain, though, is wearing a lot of damage every time Chavan hits him. Doing a good job to move in and out of range to avoid the damage, but eats a big right hand of his own. Chavan doing a very, very good job stalking him. Again, big right hand. Hussain taking some big shots in this round. His hands are down. He needs to keep his guard up. And I fear he might be slowing down a little bit. Is those shots to the body. We saw that happen in the last fight. It's a great way to sap someone of their cardio. Great movement by Hussain, but Chavan is slowly starting to run away with this fight. Looking to set up that jab and come over with the overhand right. But Hussain is, I don't quite know what his strategy here is, because he's slowed down. He's not offering a lot of counter strikes. He's moving well, yes. He's trying to make him swing and miss. Perhaps it's a tactic of playing possum. Perhaps it's some sort of tactic where he's trying to conserve energy. But right now he's still losing on points because Chavan is stepping forward. He's the aggressor. He's landing the cleaner shots. He's swinging and missing as well, sure. But out of the two, he's landing more. He's doing more damage. Nice counter left to end the round as we get ready for the sixth and final round. Let's take a look at some of the replay highlights of the fifth round. This was an interesting start to that fifth round when we saw Chavan again step in, doing the same thing that he's been doing, landing that big overhand right and left hook. And I feel that Hussain has slowed down a little bit here. He's showing signs of some fatigue, which is natural when you eat a lot of body shots. But Chavan certainly seems to be the fresher fighter coming into this sixth and final round.
हाँ मैं लड़ना चाहूँगा ऐसा
बिल्कुल आप
लड़ना चाहूँगा इससे बड़े स्टेज पे
भारत को रिप्रेजेंट करना चाहेंगे ये स्पिरिट है
Seconds out of the ring.
यही कहा जाता है स्पोर्ट्स की शुरुआत टैलेंट की खोज यंग उम्र पे ही होती है
Final round. Time, sir, time.
Here we go, sixth and final round between these two great warriors. We've had a great super bantamweight contest so far. Chavan in the red and black taking on Hussain in the white and black trunks. Interesting contest. Quite a bit so far. Chavan staying tactical now. Technical. Those jabs are on point. And Hussain has certainly got a lot more active. I wonder if he was taking a bit of a breather in the last round, because it was, out of all the rounds we've seen him fight, that was the most inactive that he's been in this fight. Chavan still the aggressor, taking the center, trying to land those shots. Staying busy between the two fighters. Hussain needs to figure out something here, because right now, so far he's been countering and has been unable to land anything of significance. Chavan doing a great job of cutting off that ring. Lands a nice overhand right, catching him on the exit. But the thing is that Hussain is circling to his left-hand side, which is moving towards Chavan's right-hand side. And Chavan's right hand is where his power is. And he's caught him a couple of times with that right hand. He needs to start circling away from Chavan's power. Because and Chavan is an orthodox fighter. He does not switch stances to southpaw. So there's no fear of that left hook catching him. Sixth and final round underway. Both these men again trying their best to step in, do something, land something of significance. Chavan, though, staying the more busier fighter. Beautiful overhand right. Hussain doing a good job of moving away from it. But he's taken a lot of these shots in this fight since the third round. It's going to be interesting to see what happens if this fight goes to the judges' scorecards. Big overhand right again and left hook by Chavan. It's just I feel at this point Hussain is a little fatigued. He's unable to move the way he was moving. He's not been able to generate a lot of offense from this position. Again, beautiful slip by Chavan, lands an uppercut. Counter uppercut. Hussain right now is standing flat-footed against the ropes, and that's not a very good strategy coming into this final round. Chavan just stalking him, trying to catch him with that big overhand right and end this night. Ten seconds remaining in this final round. Hussain trying to step out of trouble. Chavan though not letting go, following him. What a great fight.
Break time again with me here.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights of that fight. It's been a fairly technical fight, but Chavan, I feel, has done enough to take the nod from the judges. He's been the more active fighter. He's certainly landed the more effective and significant shots. Hussain tried his best, but I think it was the fatigue and the body shots which got to him in the end. Incredible, incredible fight. We go to the judges for the final decision.
Even I love now, and we'll try.
May I inform the Indian Boxing Council, we have two boxers right here in the crowd. Vivek, yeah, they are young boxers. Ma'am is just 66. Long way to go. A round of applause, please.
Judges' scorecards. And the judges declared this fight a split draw.
Officials for bout number 4, referee Kundan Thakur, Judge 1 Ajay Salvi, Judge 2 Kevin David, Judge 3 Pradeep Lenka.